My okay. Hi. Um, my name is Sarah, Sarah. The H is important, friends. But I have been enjoying watching reactions to Ren, and I want to tell you why, from a deaf, autistic, um, this is elefante. I am an elefante, so I'll say this is autistic. Because there's not really a community agreed upon ASL. And we're just making it up. So, bringing it back. And so I'm deaf and autistic, and I have recently claimed the identifier deaf.autistic. Um, I am so many things. I'm an elephant, but I'm also a papillon. Papillons are butterflies in French. Elephants, it just depends on where you're from, what an elephant means to you. I was raised in Italian culture, and so for us, Italians are old, wise trailblazers, trail stompers, crushers. We have big asses, which is true for me. No judge, I love it. But it needs a lot of support. Bless it, honestly. My name is Sarah, and with an H, which is important, it means princess and mother of many. My middle name is Anne. When it was gifted to me by my parents, it was ANN. When it was claimed by me, when I saw myself represented for the first time, was Anne Shirley from Anne of Green Gables and Anne Shirley Cuthbert. So I legally changed my name at 8 to ANNE. Though I found out I did not really actually legally change it. My parents just told me I did, and I got it printed on a Bible, so I'm like, then it's real. I didn't think that. I thought that was like the real actual thing. But when I married, I didn't actually change my name for 5 years. And for a lot of reasons. Mostly because I'm really proud of my last name, and one of my stims as an autistic person, and especially a deaf autistic person who was impaired with communication, was my name. So Sarah Ann, SARHANNE, Selvaggii, SELV as in victory, AGGI. So it took me 5 years to change to my husband's name. My husband's last name is Hernandez. And I was keeping my last name because originally I just my town, like where we were from, that side of my family is like their family, you know? But I'm I was this good Christian Southern Baptist girl, and they were just wild. But I love them, and nobody better talk nothing about them. I'm very protective of my families in my Salvaggio family. So I was very into my last name and proud of it. And my husband could care if I changed my last name. So I kept it Salvaggio for 5 years. And then when we decided that we were gonna have kids and this that like we had been married for a while before we made that decision, because we wanted to know, like, we wanted to have a parent who could sustain living with one income so that another parent could be home, or if the child was sick or something, whatever, like one parent was always available to support the child. I have a lot of pain in my neck and my back, because I'm hypermobile and I'm an elephant. And so I have to just be careful with movement, and I have to be careful to manage my pain in really, the healthiest ways that I can do so. And I'm okay. I got this at Walmart last night. How cute is it? It's a pink Care Bear with the little heart on it and a rainbow. I had the rainbow one. I saw the movie. Oh my God, back here. So I just recently changed my name, but I did it so I changed it to Sarah Ann with an E. I made the E formal. And then Hernandez, because I was like, oh, I don't want such a long name. My Salvaggi is already long, and then you add like Salvaggi dash Hernandez. And because some people were like, oh, and then you put it as a middle name. And I'm like, but I have a middle name, and that's Ann with an E. So I just changed it to Sarah Ann Hernandez, and my goal someday formally is to change it to Sarah with an H, Ann with an E, Salvaggi Hernandez. Because my husband and I have been together. So we got married in June because I love Seven Brides for Seven Brothers, and if you get married in June, you'll always be a bride, and brides seem to have a tremendous amount of fun. And we got married in June of 2002, and we are still together, and I love him more and more, and he's actually going to be home if he's not home already. And I just love him, and I really do. I want to change my name to Sarah Ann with an E, Salvaggi Hernandez, but it's so much work. And like, your name is very important. And if you're somebody who's had, like, I am deaf autistic, and I've had like so many surgeries. I have now installed cochlear Osias, which are magnetic, bilateral. I was not a candidate for wearing hearing aids because my ear canals were extremely small. I had underdeveloped eustachian tubes, yada yada, lots of stuff. So I've had like 20 plus neurosurgeries. The last big one was when I was actually in grad school, and I was like annoyed. I was like, I don't want to not go to school. I made it. I made it to grad school, and I wanted to be an OT. And so my doctor like literally had to like almost not force me, but he was like, you actually have a hole in your head. You actually need to go into surgery right now. So can we please schedule it? And I was like, fine. Anyways, I'm rambling and I'm going off course, but that's just because I'm getting ready to go back to work. And just cleaning up the house, doing things like that, and then I have to sit at the computer later. But I like to like get really ready and dressed, and like, I don't know, I like to be professional at a computer. I'm not sure why. Because in nowhere else in my life do I like to be professional. I'm pretty chill as a person. And if I could play with kids all day, yes, that's my Jimmy Jam, my jelly, my sunlight, my cherry pie. All right, kids. And I protect kids. I'm a kid protector. Not really. I'm just goofy. I'm also the daughter of a cryptologist. And so if you were listening and you made it to the end, I told you a really good story just by telling you my name. And that's what I'm realizing with Ren, with you, sir, who I just am doing this reaction video to. I apologize. I don't even remember your name. That's so rude. I've really been enjoying you, though. Because as somebody who's deaf and autistic, I need to see something, not just and not just the lyrics, not just the sound, so many things. And I also need to see somebody else's reaction to it because it's almost like I don't trust my own reaction. And so when I can watch somebody have the same reactions as me, it's really validating about the way I think. And it helps for me remove shame from being curious and making and protecting space for my thought process. So I love you. Whoever needs to see that, I offer it. I love you. This I just learned. I really love you. Which, I don't know, that could be hard for a lot of people. Ooh, especially if you have arthritis. That's why you gotta keep those finger joints. I had a little bit of clicky. I was a pianist. Play the piano. Do 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 do. Anyways, oh well, now I gotta do all my hand things. Live long and prosper. Peace. Thumbs up. Thumbs down. No way. I am chaos neutral, and it's just good to be seen by others like me. Thank you.